It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can it... Simons! It's in! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Could be danger here. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Not the most convincing of passes. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Oh, important interception. Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Feyenoord are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sends it crossfield. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons puts his foot on the gas, shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0 and great chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had it taken off him. Messi. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Robertson wins the duel this time. What a throw in. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 28 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi gets a foot in here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Ah, welcome to...
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance for a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
McTominay. Upamecano. Van Dijk. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Picked out brilliantly. Played in. Valverde gets it clear. And it's Simons. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Can he finish? That's the throw. Simons. Fagioli. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tries a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Robertson.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's Jimenez. Oh, what a mistake! It's loose, and the shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Now it's Hazard. And a shot! In he goes again! Messi. And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Nepal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the action is back on the way. And Robertson, foot in, threads one in. It's Asa! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Caicedo in with the challenge. He's on it. Can he get away? Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Yamal. Real chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. Jimenez does well to get it back. Fagioli. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely shaped ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 57 minutes...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 10, Hazard.
Donnarumma getting this one clear.
Number 7, Mbappe.
And he's had it nicked away.
13,
Mbappe played into space. Big chance! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicked it back promptly. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson picks it up out wide. Oh, he's got a side of goal. No way through, so back it comes. Chance! DiMarco. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Akanji. Caicedo. Pass is just off target. Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. Tries the cut back. He's shooting! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 22, McAllister. Substitution in progress.
Robertson. McAllister proves too strong. Akanji. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the... Oh, shooting chance! He's put it wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So there's going to be another change here. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Jimenez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And here's Mbappe. Dimarco is flagged offside. Feyenoord making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Oyarzabal, and he's managed to get free. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vardiol. Messi. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike. Robertson. There will be a throw-in. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Caicedo. He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee brings it to a close. A statement win on a crucial day. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. That is good alertness. Good ball, good take. Upamecano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, a very decent attempt. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Yamal chasing after it. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get it through? Yamal has it out wide and in space. Opts to play it back. That's a lovely pass. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He slings it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, can they get him away? Messi. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without complication. Pass somewhat off target. Over to the left. Yamal. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Lukumi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Upamecano. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Xavi Simons. And Yamal. Well, that has not gone well. Played out to the left flank. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Azar with the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Now here's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Simons. Nice looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He could be in here. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, Jordi Alba, será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He shifts, tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. With Toma. He is through here. Oh, there's a probing ball. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he was quick to react. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. A probing pass. Now it's Neymar.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's gone for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3. El dorsal 10.
Messi.
Neymar.
That's been cut out, well played. McAllister has got himself a free kick.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's gone for goal. He's having a go. Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. Pretty robust defending.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ito. The referee has given a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gets a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Busquets. Modric.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for the run. Carlos Soler. Swung over. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass is just off target. That's a little off target. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Lewandowski. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. And it's Soler. That's the throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 20. Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gavi. Busquets. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Nepal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bale plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Del Piero. There's no flag. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now this could be a chance. Delivered with swing. Upamecano with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. Best. And it's claimed by the keeper. And here's Del Piero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And this is Hullet. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out wide, threads one in. Look at the space here. Pulls it. Bullish header! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ferdinand.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bale picks it up out wide. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero is on his own, and this is Cruyff. Now the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Yaya Toure. Best. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's gone loose. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Goes looking wide. He's got away. Shot could be on. Big chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 18.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Bale. Yaya Toure. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Over to the other side. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a check. And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rafael Varane. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Lahm providing, and it's a mighty effort! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. And here's Kaka.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just eases him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Number 10.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 13.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Seedorf. Kaká. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And here's Azar. Well, the ball's gone astray. Azar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Luis Suarez. Defending of the desperate variety. Seedorf. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Ferdinand. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man. Out towards the flank. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hazard.
Lahm.
Number 6, McTominay.
And he skips past his man. And he's managed to get free. He rises!
Number 4.
No joy, but a decent try. Fernandez. Messi. Guardiola.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He could be in here. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 30, Šeško.
Fernandez, nicely spread. And that has put paid to that. Lahm. And it's Lahm. He's picked his way through. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Now the ball in. There's the header! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.